And it was actually kind of something I just stumbled upon. I had for years before, actually I'd started working from home, maybe a year or two before I went natural, so unlike where you're working in an office, I was going to get my hair done every week, but then I was sitting in a home office kind of all throughout the week. And I'd been getting weaves for a while, and I was spending, I hate to admit it, but probably $500–600 a month between hair and then going, because I would only leave the weaves in for about a month and then get them redone, and of course I wanted the best hair, that sort of thing. So I was spending a ton of money on weaves. I was a client because of the amount of money that I was spending, and so my hairdresser would actually see me on Monday when the shop was closed, but it was several hours in the shop, several $100s every week, and then I hate the sitting under a blow dryer for an hour or two, and then the flat ironing. The heat of it all is just way too much. I'm very hot-natured anyway, and it was just killing me. I felt like I was having a heat stroke, and so I absolutely love the look. I'd still maybe love to once in a while maybe do a weave or something just to kind of get that, look again, that Lola Falana look, but for me, just that it became too much for just sitting at home, essentially. So I had taken out a weave at one point and then decided that, I'd gotten a relaxer, and then it had been a couple of weeks, and I just decided, hey, I'm going to see how long I can go without getting another relaxer. And this was about the time, I'd say about 2009 or whatnot. This was in 2009, the summer of 2009. I went into Macy's in Georgia, where I lived at that time, and Carol's daughter was one of the center aisle kind of displays, and I just thought I'd stop by, look at some of the products, and in doing so became very interested in kind of what she was doing. I loved the smell of her different creams and lotions and whatnot. And so I thought, the hair products seem really cool, they smelled lovely, and I thought, I wonder if it would work on relaxed hair, but in doing so I thought, I wonder what's the whole big deal about going natural again. So I went home and I did a bunch of research kind of on YouTube and managed to stumble across some of my favorites are Kamei Tube, Lexi with the curls, Curly Chronicles. There's several out there, but those were some of the three that I really, the first year or so really followed kind of religiously. And in doing so, decided, hey, I'm actually going to try and see if I can do this whole natural hair thing. So it was kind of something that I just stumbled upon, but there are, like many people, I had my other reasons as well. Again, the cost, the heat of the sitting under the dryer, etc. So I went, I'd say, the summer of 2009, I went with, kind of just doing braid outs, that sort of thing, but like so many people, I got tired of transitioning, I got tired of doing braid outs every night, and then when I wasn't doing braid outs, I hated the look of my newly natural roots next to my still very long relaxed hair, because my hair, even though I was getting weaves, my hair was a little over shoulder length even at that point. So I would say probably about November of 2009 I decided to big chop, and some people have the face for a big chop. I love toise on some people, toise or teeny weeny afros, but it was not for me. I hated the look of it, and I totally was depressed about it. Couldn't believe that I did it. Went through a very long stage of just kind of shock, awe, and disgust. But I kind of decided to continue going with it or whatnot. I just bought some like little wigs or whatnot that I would wear once in a while. And again, because I worked from home, I could just cover my hair during the day or whatnot, and just only I had to look at it. So I continued doing that, and then I, got a couple of inches of growth, and then one thing I didn't know about in the beginning was hair types, and the fact that, everybody has different hair types. I didn't realize I had a different hair type. Up here I'm about a 3A, 3B, and the rest of my hair is about a 4C, so 4A, excuse me, so it's very curly, but the top of my hair is not very curly at all. I didn't realize it was that my hair type was different in my crown. I thought that I was just having damaged hair, or that maybe there was relaxer still hanging on, or what some people call scab hair. So around April of 2010, I actually did another big chop, which in hindsight was unnecessary because I was cutting for a reason that didn't exist. It wasn't that the hair was damaged, it was a different type. So I started over in about April of 2010, and I've just gone from there.